Hello and welcome back to Timberborn. This is episode 22 of our playthrough on the pressure map. We're playing as the Iron Teeth and we're playing on hard mode. So, let's talk about comments. I know I didn't have to put the platforms in under here, but I was always going to. That's fine. I believe this will have sorted itself out because they can grow there now because I've removed the thing. We could also use this as growable space, which is a very interesting point, isn't it? So what I might do is this is probably going to be like super egregious and everyone's going to get upset by this, but is it better to just put a path down here and have another forester? Or is it actually? We can. Can we? Yeah. Actually, what we'll do is we'll pull this one out. Mind. My mind is going nowhere. So pull that one out. Those stairs are the wrong way around anyway. Jesus. Right. So let's get it sped up, because they should be doing stuff. So, we're going to plant some maybe more coffees around here. I think that's probably a good bit of space, even though it doesn't stay properly irrigated. What else have we got going on? This is a mess. This is happening. We will build that walkway underneath at some point. This is beautiful when it gets built. Which it should be getting built, because this should be the next priority. Yep, it is. Okay. Fine. I didn't have too many comments criticising me, which was great. It's lovely. Sorry, I'm trying to move a little bit less. As for Phelan's comment, I know this reservoir now fills this up, but the pressure I don't think is a problem, because as far as I can tell, this is the only gap to come out now. Yeah, the water can only come out of this, so it flows through here. It does go up here, but that's fine because it doesn't matter. So I don't think what you've done for your problem is actually wrong. It just doesn't flow back that way, which is fine. You get me? Realistically, if I wanted to, I could change these with levee pieces to make it so we could have the water just a little bit higher. But I don't think it's an issue. I think it's fine. I think it's a good idea. Don't be critical. But what I am critical of is we're wasting a lot of water. So as it comes out here, obviously it's just going down here and pissing off the side of the map. So, I don't know how we felt about another stupid project. I want to recycle the water. And I want to recycle it using something I've never used before. Which is if we come down here. It is the deep mechanical pump. Now this uses an absolute arseload of power. I don't know if we can demonstrate it. Can I straddle it on something? Can I come down here? No, I can't even come down here. Anyway, the deep mechanical pump. It pumps up one side, pumps it lower. So what I'm thinking the utilitarian Iron Teeth would have the water come down here to potentially here, and then we're going to create a series of locks to bring it back up over here and feed into this. Yes, that is what we're going to do. Just because one stupid project wasn't enough, we're going for a second stupid project. But also, as we do this, we also need to think about number crunchers. And A. Cunningham came up with a good idea to just put them on. I could just have platforms at the front, so we can actually do this. So we will do this first. I think that should be fine. So we should be able to put 2 number boys there. Like so. This one needs to be paused, however, because I need to be able to get over here. So I don't know why I didn't just put this in the first place. Cool. So that's going to take a while for them to build. Fine. And we are still slowly chucking stuff into the mine, aren't we? Yeah, okay, that was the state of play last time. I did also think we could, if we need excess number crunches, we can put them up here. Because we are generating a whole whack load of power at the moment, so fingers crossed. This is all going to get built relatively soon. I think I can unpause you now. So, where are we? Platform Topia has stalled because I need to be able to get people down here to, not people, beavers down here to build. Because they can't build from there apparently. Oh, it's now can't get all required materials. So it's just a case of... It is just a case of build me ladders, build me... Not ladders. I mean, that one might not be. That might be a case of... And the 100 steps underground are being built. Great. Love it. That is horrendous. What am I doing? Oh. Well, go there. And then we'll worry about those last ones last. I want to come over here and talk about this because I have had fever dreams about this. So, what do we do? This needs blocking. This also needs blocking. And then we need to create a series of locks. So, fortunately we already have a path over here. So what will these locks look like? I'm not going to build them out of dirt. I'm going to make them like utilitarian, so to speak. So, first thing we need... Ta-da! I mean, first thing we actually need is to come down here and block this crap up. Lovely, lovely long routes. Everyone's a fan of the really long routes, aren't they? Ah, I think we can get away with just doing that with one set of stairs. And anybody that's wondering, turns out playing WoW a lot and playing this a lot just is not conducive to good wrist health, so my wrist is like absolutely on fire. But here we are. The show must go on. I've ordered a new wrist support for when I play, so for those of you that are interested. Oh, we also need to plug that up as well then. Boop. Oh my god, that's not, never look at that. Never look at that. That's not meant to be looked at. Oh, this is painful to watch, isn't it? Just the kind of content that everyone enjoys. So, where do we come across? I think we just come across here. And I have not measured this height. I am vibing this height, as you know I am wont to do. If you're watching this episode, then if you watch my other stuff, you will know that Manalord failed particularly badly yesterday. So, I think for this week, what we're going to do is we'll see how long it takes to wrap up Folk Tales, because I think we're nearly there. And then what we're going to do is we're going to come and... I can do that. We're going to come and... What are my words? Words escape me. We're going to have Whiskerwood run 3 days this week. Just because of the wonderful things he does. Just because it fits with how the schedule works. And then what we'll do is we're going to retool the schedule next time. I didn't even build that high enough, did I? Oh, this is not my finest hour. But you guys love to see like stupid engineering projects, don't you? So here we are. So that means that's going to have to change a bit. I'm fully aware that's... Oh no, idiot. It's going to take a horrendous amount of time to build. The only saving grace I'm going to have for this is it's all wood. As I say, as we have no wood. That is the only saving grace. Because everything is being turned into planks. Because everyone's become too efficient. Right. You need to be planting 24/7, mate. We really ran out of wood. Yeah, okay, that's fine. Are we going to fill this up? Probably not. I mean, the more sensible thing to do is to just top up the reservoir, is it not? But what I'm doing is kind of funny. I mean, I don't know, because there is a maximum flow output, isn't there, and a maximum temperate cycle. So, thinking along those lines, recycling of water is actually one of the most important things we could do, even if it is a bit silly. That's going to concentrate this flow. That is absolutely producing power, isn't it? I also realised, why was I being silly and not just using the options available to me, rather than try and build backwards. I don't watch all my videos back because sometimes watching myself is cringe. I do check. I check that the audio is fine, but I don't particularly like watching myself back. However, this video I did, and I realised, why didn't I just do this? Because that will connect all of that up. Dangerous thing now, we need to delete paths. There you go, that'll do. That will do. Okay. Okie dokie. So, I'm hopeful that they can reach some of this. We just don't have the metal blocks. And I think this is ambitious with these, isn't it? So I think we're going to pause 2 of these. We have really hit a choke point on materials. Well, soon we're not going to be... Well, we are going to be chucking treated planks into a thing, but we're not going to be chucking as many treated planks into a thing. And these stupid building projects really don't help, do they? Right, so let's carry on with the stupid building projects. I think what we would do here, being practical beavers, is let's just keep it all the same height. Probably excess amount of logs. I'm not too fussed. I mean, I am fussed because we don't have enough logs, but there we go. Let's just put that in for good measure, because then it makes me happy. So that's blocked up. Then we need to block up this boy. Is that? That's not even close to the same height. Bad tide has started. Is that the same height? Well-being is 41. I don't know what's triggered that over the edge. Maybe the coffee. Huh. Yeah, so I think that would then overtop, wouldn't it? On either side, so it doesn't matter. I haven't actually checked how high this is. We are actually running this higher than this. Well, the idea is that no water's going to be wasted, so fingers crossed this is going to be fine. Fingers crossed this is going to be fine. So, what else do we need to do? So, a lock would work by propelling the water up several levels at a time. So, we need to make our low point. So, our low point is actually already made for us. So, the water will flow into here. Why is water flowing out of there? Why is water flowing out of there? So that's bad water. Oh, is that what? I don't know where this water's come from. Has it come out of there? Do we need to keep an eye on that? Right, okay, whatever. We'll keep an eye on that. But our lock system. Oh, I can't just because I... Well, we're going to have to do something with that. For a start. Because I can't just... I'm not going to cheat and just turn it into a locked thing. I have to do something with that. That has completely ruined my... Not ruined my day. I'm guessing we could actually... Okay, we could divert the bad water down there. So, in the spirit of doing this... the simplest thing is just to come through here. So, how long is this bad day? Bad tide, 20 days. I'm sorry, guys, this is going to hurt you. Yeah, this is just going to hurt you. They're used to this. They're used to me. Well, actually, we have quite a lot of bots now, don't we? So it's just a simple to... Well, I might make it a bit wider. This is working, isn't it? Yeah, this is working as intended. Excellent, cool. Okay. Do we have power? We do. We slowly have power. Is it? It's actually connected. It is connected to the network. So I did need that supply because we have extra demand now because we're producing more bots. This building isn't connected to the district centre by any paths. It is not. It really is not. Okay. Oh, come on. 3 more treated planks. And we can stop this horrendous charade. Okay, let's not even look at that. Let's come over to another man-made horror of our own creation. So, the lock system. I have got to get these boys down here. So I'm guessing... And we know we don't really have treated planks, so let's, rather than be fancy. And I know I shouldn't be picking another mega project up at this point of the season. But I am a glutton for punishment, apparently. Why didn't you just come this way, Scott? Yeah, okay, good point. Actually, yeah, why didn't I? I mean, come on. You'll have to excuse the janky movement. My wrist is quite painful. But I want to play this. So I said I was going to build this out of levees, but dirt might actually be be the superior option. So Down we go. Have they started building this? Or they just put in logs of planks in wherever they can. I mean, they're gonna have to walk through the turd water, so I might as well just suck it up and just do it. Fine. What we'll do is we won't put this in. Well, we will put this in. We won't put any of this in under here until. Well, I'm not going to start working on the locks. The locks. That's what I'm saying. So block that up. Block that up. Block that up. That's a nice project for them. Do I need more trees? So this was originally going to be like a coffee farm or something down here. However, I believe now it would make more sense for it to be something for trees. Oh, there's some trees up there, isn't there? Have we already maxed out our coffee bean storage? Yes, we have. Fantastic. Do we just not have a lot of bots? Is that what's going on here? Wow, our supply chains really are buggered, aren't they? So what jobs are we not doing? You guys are working. Because I made those ones under their high priority, so it's always it's builders. Okay. I say I can live with that, but we actually have excess beavers. So what are you doing? Come on, get in there, bee beavers. Bee builder beavers. No recipe selected. Please don't tell me I've got that set to the non-efficient recipe, because we can make extract. That's annoying. That is very annoying. Because what's the non-efficient recipe? Yeah, okay, that's just dumb, isn't it? That's just really, really dumb. We did actually check that this doesn't flow back up here, didn't we? Okay, yeah, it can't flow back up here. It just flows off the map there. Good stuff. Scott was concerned for a second there. But I think this has been a rousing success. I'm pleased with this. We have loads of power production. So yeah, I'm pleased with that at this point. I don't know wherever we go for a time lapse, but I don't really know what of, because we don't have a lot of resource. They're not really building any of this. I'm guessing we come in with a forester here. And some lumberjacks. Just there. And then we're just going to oak it up. Oh, look at that. I did that perfect first time. I know it's not all of it. And I know this guy could probably go around here and be placed, but, you know, fine. Whatever. We also have excess beavers, so I'm not too concerned about a lot of things. Did they put the coffee tanks in? No, they didn't put any of these tanks in because, oh, I guess we don't have metal blocks. It's almost like it becomes a self-fulfilling prophecy, doesn't it? But they are doing stuff up here. Maybe the thing I want to be done is this. And maybe there's a world in which... Oh, get lost. So, pop that there. Yeah, sorry this is quite disjointed. My wrist is actually quite painful. Why don't you stop playing? No. No, not at all. I mean, it'd be sensible to not play, but, you know. I would say content for the content gods, but no one's forcing me to do this. This is for my own enjoyment. So yeah, so I am under no duress to do this for you guys. However, I do want to. It brings me joy. Brings me great joy. So what are they doing? Apart from building this dumbass thing. Yeah, I know. It would make a lot more sense to get a tube way over here. I just don't think I have the... I mean, I could. I'm not going to. Could I make it a bit easier for them to get materials, however? Could I... Is there a world in which... they could get over there a bit quicker? I don't know. I mean, to be honest, it doesn't even need to be there, does it? It could just be... And that's ugly as sin, but whatever. It's not a crime, technically. And it's too far from the district centre. Oh, I need to run a path along here, don't I? Okay. I do need to run a path along there. What are they doing? What are they doing? Come on. Give me... something you guys are doing. Are we actually ripping through our treated planks? Do I have too many bots? Unable to get required materials, so I can't get the treated planks. Because we don't have the normal planks. Production trains are hard. I mean, we have pine resin. We have loads of pine resin. Do I commit the car? I spent ages getting this mine. Pause this mine. Jesus Christ. Turn these back into builders. Turn those back into builders. And then we just see if the efficient recipe is more efficient. So all of this production of this was for nothing. Well, it wasn't for nothing. I wanted to come down here and do the power. Which we have done. So we have increased power. And I think that'll be an efficient of power for whatever we're trying to do throughout the rest of this series. Well, I freaking hope it is. Tree farm. Maybe this should have been a tree farm. I'm not. This isn't coming. I'm not chopping those down. We really need the resin. I have swapped these out with bots, so they should just plant. Yes, we have this area. Yes, we could cut mangroves down. I'm not going to. You are planting. You should be a bot. Oh yeah, we can plant oaks there as well, can't we? Lovely. And are you coming? Yeah, you're coming. You are coming over to do this. Ugh. Oh no! Look, what have I done? What have I done? Create another stupid job. I'm hoping. So you're also going to get paused again. If I slow down production on gears, we do need gears, but let's pretend we don't need a super amount of gears. Let's pause some of these, and let's just see if the log numbers recover. I mean, they should. They should. I think it might be time for this. Well, I would say it would be time for this horrendous mess to go, and we can move it. However, I know I can cut these down. What am I looking at? However, we kind of need some of this to be done, so that I can have the builder's hut relocate. Oh, they have built that. That does make that a little bit quicker. I love it when they do come and do stuff. It's just, it does take some time, doesn't it? And we are still going to do this because this is where, well, our lock's going to be here. So the lowest point is going to be, well, we'll create an artificial lowest point here. We're going to go up, 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 up in varying degrees of depth. And we will hopefully come up here and over the top here and down into here. Yeah, good effort. I mean, that's going to take a while. So, they have started to do this. We are now going to enter a time lapse. So, hopefully you can, let me rearrange the camera so you can see them build this oh, do I need to? Just before we do. There we go. So, you should be able to see them build all this. I will see you at the other side of the time lapse. We are fine on other stuff, aren't we? Water, food's fine. Production is what production is. I'm not even gonna think about that. But yes, enjoy. Hello and welcome to the time lapse. What really happened here? Yeah, I added the sluices in. I added a bridge at some point because I realised it was just going to take them forever to build. I know I could be a lot more productive with some of these building techniques I use. Yeah, how are you guys? You guys doing okay? Hope you're doing well. Hope you're enjoying this. I know I've added an extra silly mega project on that probably doesn't need to be done, but you know, that's just the way I go. I didn't mean to moan too much about my wrist during this. It's just something I've ordered a wrist rest. I'm wearing a compression arm thingy that hopefully help with it. I don't know why it's never been an issue before. I haven't played well, I do play a lot of games, but I don't know why it's never been an issue before. So some of the camera movements may be a bit janky. Yeah. Don't really know what else to say on that subject. We are coming to the end of the time lapse very slowly. You can see I start to put the bridge in here because I'm like, what the hell am I doing? The sluices are also made high priority because I realised that if bad water started to flow out, you know, it would not be good. So we should almost be there, so I will see you back in the actual gameplay. Have fun. Hello and welcome back from the time lapse. Let me just write the time down for that. So, sorry for that movement at the end there. It was a bit janky. I appreciate that. Yeah, so I've noticed some big supply chain issues. Like, why am I making... Like, the amount of gears needed for this. So I think what I'm going to do, I'm going to come in and pour some of this because I don't think we need nearly half as much as we're doing. So this is aspirational, we don't need it right now. We do need the limbs. The limbs are the ones I'm going to keep producing. I mean, does it hurt to produce the chassis? Yeah, we'll take the chassis away as well. So all of this is for naught. Well, it's not for naught, but... So we have an issue with our gear production. So we don't have enough gear workshops. I'm going to turn these back on now. I think the logs have stabilised. A relative amount. So you saw me... Ooh, how long have these got to grow? Ah, that's fine. So you saw me add in a bridge because they were taking forever to build it because apparently I am dumb. Yes, okay, that's fine. You also saw me detonate this. You also saw me wangle the camera around and put sluices here. So in the event of I have screwed up, we can just evacuate all the water out of there. We also contaminated some beavers. So 4 days and we should be able to uncontaminate the beavers. Well, we won't because this doesn't have the flow to push it through. And I'm not going to wait for a drought to come in and sort this. We do just have to be careful that nothing backflows. It shouldn't backflow because that is all clean water. And that all goes off the back there. So we should be fine. I am just a little bit cautious. Oh, we put that in, didn't we, as a protection thing. Yeah, okay, so I think this could be fine. I mean, if we send beavers down here or not, it's going to be irrespective. So what I want to do is I think I want to high prioritize that. They are going to get contaminated. It is very sad. Oh, I also probably should have come and put some more power wheels over here, shouldn't I? I mean, we're not crying out for this at the moment. So I'm not going to feel too bad about it. Oh no, don't do that. But what's the point of putting it in if you're not going to use it, I guess? You can hear me, can't you? You can hear me. So, there we go. That looks... It's going to look good. We are generating so much power from that. Then they're running to put that in already. I guess they are just... Oh, look. The platforms are going in blackout. The platforms are going in. However, I do need to be sensible. So we need... Do I need more gear workshops? That is my question. I think I do. So... Well, they can actually build this. Well, let's go for free for now. I don't think we're going to need too many of them, but let's go for free for now. Literally just need metal blocks. Need a few more gears for that? Okay. Fingers crossed. Where are they? Yeah, I've sent them into the abyss, haven't I? So, I don't know. This is like a Hail Mary project, really, because I'm not sure how this is going to look. Because so let's unlock it. We're going to unlock it. So it straddles and it has power going one side and water goes up the other side. So what I think we need to do is we need to work out what's the efficiency. So, ooh. So this is our low point, as we've discussed. Do I build this out? I am going to build this out of dirt because it just makes sense. Because it's a lot easier. Dirt isn't used for other industrial processes. So if I was to build this, I mean, okay, that's fine because that is going to happen. What is that going to look like? Because am I going to have... Does that need to be that high? Because if where is it? Where is it? So it can go down 8. Which side? Oh, okay, I can see. So that's the suck-up side, so to speak. So we could put one there, and then that will just go up. I think what we're going to do is we're going to have 3 of them on this side facing up, and then we're going to come up, and I'm going to run an aqueduct over the top and just dump it into here. So we should never be wasting water. So this will turn into a nice big basin during the temperate cycle, and then we will recycle all the water up. That's the theory. In practice, I don't know how that's going to look. You're all getting it. Oh god, I've got so many unwell beavers. Have you at least broken through? I need you to break through. Come on, just get that bit of work done. Ugh. And then we can delete this path. Oh, come on. Yes, I'm fully aware this is my fault. I could have changed the things that we're doing this to bots. As far as crimes against beavers go, this is probably quite high up there. Oh wait, I don't even need to. I can just block this, can't I? Because it will just force it out. I don't even need to put sluices in. Because yeah, there will be never any eventuality where I want the water to come out. We're about to have a beaver crisis as well because I've just made them really ill. Great. So I don't think I actually need that. Let's unbuild that. And then what we can do is, once they put this one in, we can come in with some dirt. No. Stop picking up those resources. Has this had any unintended consequences elsewhere in my network? I hope not. I really hope not. I mean, I don't think it has. No, it hasn't. Okay. That's fine. And that's blocked off now, so that can never become a problem again. Oh, they're building this, look. I mean, I don't want you to build it from down there, guys. That's dumb. So. This is meant to be a reservoir, isn't it? So, not a reservoir, What's the word I'm looking for? A lock system. So, yes, yes, yes. So we're going to build that. Build that. And what we're going to do is we're going to pop a, because that does reach down, doesn't it? Yes, it does. So if I put 1, 2, 3, we can run the power around the back. Okay. Yeah. No. I'm sorry. I've never used these before. I'm having to think. Which is extraordinary, I know. So we may have to put some bridges in. So we can set that to pump. Treated planks, metal blocks, fine. So then all we need to do is we need to think about the next level of our lock. Which I'm probably not, well, I will think about today, because we've time-lapsed, haven't we? So that timer isn't actually accurate. Oh, the metal is... We are so... Okay, so we are doing really well. We're not about to do really well when all of our beavers become contaminated, and then I need to... build stuff, but, you know. It is what it is. This is almost completely covered now. Oh, we can actually start to think about mushroom land as well. Maybe we'll do that next episode. Oh, and then we go... So, we have this being built down here, and this being built. So they can build all that. That's the next project. We're about to enter the temperate cycle. Yay! So this completely dried up. Yeah, okay. So we do need this, because this will hopefully keep that a bit more moist. Is that the right word? So as well as that, we're going to put in a load of dynamite there. So we're going to go down to that level, and then we're going to come up with another lock here. These steps are in the wrong place. Fantastic. But I'm going to let them finish. I'm going to let them finish that one first, and then we're going to worry about the other lock. Look at this. It's completely covered. We have completely covered our reservoir. I do need another centrifuge as well, so maybe we're going to put in another centrifuge down here, because we are using the extract for the mine recipe. I can't believe I spent all that time building that mine and I could have just changed the pissing recipe. I feel very dumb. But you know, what can I tell? What can I tell you? Yeah, now I've absolutely scuffed it by all of our beavers are now. Oh. You should be low priority jobs, guys. So the reservoir may not actually be the next building project. The next building project may be one of these other ones. But I am going to put that in and prioritise by haulers, and they can bring dirt over here. Because I think we're going to need a lot of dirt up here. I know we have dirt up here. But we're going to need a lot of it up here. But yes, I don't think I just don't have the mental acuity to continue building this today. Because I think I'm going to... Well, I say that, and I'm going to keep chipping away. Should that be... No. Should that be enough? I think that should be enough for them to reach all of it. Fingers crossed. Maybe not that bit. But we're going to detonate that one anyway, so I don't know. And this is just going to take a little bit of time. Just going to take a little bit of time. But we are in cycle 34. It is the good tide. Our gear's recovering. We do have this number cruncher now. So we are number crunching at a higher pace. 81. There's not too many of these left to build, I say. Oh, but they put the metal fences in. So there is enough metal for that. Interesting. Get a bit of game lag. They're putting those last ones in. Do we go for another time lapse? What would you guys like to see? Would you like to see me build this? That's going to take ages, or would you rather I just... Do I just come in and say this is high priority, build this for me? Is that going to be better content? This will be probably a shorter time lapse. Not to be filler, but it will be a shorter time lapse. So I will see you on the other side of it. Hello and welcome to time lapse 2. I think we need to talk about platform Topia. It is essentially almost all the platforms are in. So we need to think about what we're going to put in on top of those platforms. Now we're going to have our food system, the hydroponic gardens, and we're also going to have the earth recultivator over there, repopulator, sorry, over there, I imagine. So apart from those two things, what else would you like to see over there? Let me know down in the comments. I guess this is going to be a lot of well-being stuff. I really do just think it's a lot of well-being stuff, and that's fine. It's allowed. But yeah, let me know. Let me know what you think we should put down there. So we should be shortly coming out of the time lapse. So enjoy the rest of the episode. Hello and welcome back out of the time lapse. I think that's probably going to be it for today. I think we're just going to need to do a bit of let's do a bit of a recap. Sorry, I'm twitching again, aren't I? I'm doing that thing. So we finished this off. Great, we got loads of power, more power than we're ever going to use. I think we're good. Oh, we've just come into a bad tide as well. It's only an 18-dayer, should be fine. What's our reservoir looking like actually? See, this is the thing. Our reservoir isn't full, but we have the excess water being chucked it away down here. So something does need to happen. That's why we are doing this. So this worked. Turns out this mine, I didn't need to do this mine at all. Cool. Cheers, Scott. You've done really well. We have 2 new number crunchers. So we're paving the way for this area to be completely cleared soon. I don't think it'll be too long because we've almost finished the platforms, and that's going to free up metal block production quite enormously, and we've started to work on our crazy new project, the lock system. So hopefully, oh, it's too far from district centre, isn't it? Is that gonna be an issue? I've got distracted again. No, that's not gonna be an issue. We'll just fill it down there. So this is going to be an issue though. Unless we get, I mean, we could just do this. Yeah, I think that's probably just going to be better. Yeah, that's just going to be better. Sorry, I've got distracted. Got to stop doing this. And that should be... No, it won't be enough. Will not be enough. Put that there. That'll be enough. So, easily distracted Scott gets away with it again. Not gets away with it again. Goes at it again. This is all working fine, isn't it? I mean, I know it pushes it back up here to the sluice, but that doesn't matter. There's nowhere for it to come out up there, is there? No. That's always been doing that. So this is just going to flow off the end here. I mean, if we really wanted to be weird, we could try and figure out a way of getting the flow into this, so we could even generate even more power. But I don't feel that's necessary. I don't feel that's necessary at all. And you did see me during the time lapse come and save some beavers because I felt bad about contaminating them. My bad. So we have our new project. I hope you're enjoying this. Please hit like and subscribe if you are. Any comments? I'd love to hear them. I know I've probably added about 3 episodes onto this now. But, you know, I just couldn't resist. Just could not resist. So, yeah. Thank you, and I will see you next time.